Is it true that in England you don't need a law degree to be a lawyer? Yes, it is. It's absolutely true. And if you are a law student or a lawyer in a civil code country, you probably think that's extremely weird and would be impossible in your jurisdiction. And I think you're absolutely right. But let's explain it. So you can't be a hairdresser one day and then decide, I'm going to be a barrister. Fortunately or unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. What you need to do to be either a solicitor or a barrister is to get a degree, any degree. So lots of lawyers here do have law degrees, of course they do, but lots don't. They have a first degree, a bachelor's degree in mathematics, chemistry, music, in my case, English, literature, philosophy, any degree. And that just proves something about your intellectual capabilities. You are educated to graduate standard. What you can then do if you want to is a conversion course at university to law. If you're asking why, there are a couple of reasons why. The first is our leading law firms in London asked for that. They said, we want the best graduates. We don't care about what discipline, maths, chemistry, just give us the best people. We'll interview them. If we think they will make good commercial lawyers, we'll teach them everything they need to know here on the 2-year training course. And that's how it works. So that's the first reason our leading law firms requested that. And because law is one of the major services that England provides to the world, you've got to give those leading law firms what they want. Banking, insurance, education and law, that's what we've got these days. The second reason is a bit of a secret, quite bad news for law students, really, which is wherever you are in the world, I think this is true. The law that you need to do your job is very different from the theoretical academic law that you study at university. So, what I'm saying is a horrible truth. And that is, when you begin work, the knowledge that you get from your law degree, you're probably not going to use. When I ask experienced lawyers who come to us in Cambridge for legal English classes, when I ask them, what percentage of your law degree did you actually use when you began working? And it doesn't matter whether they're from Brazil, Indonesia, Italy, Philippines, Denmark. I've spoken to all of these lawyers and they all say, maybe 10% of my law degree was useful and everything else I learned when I was doing the job. So that's true here as well. For example, I studied contract law for months and months and months, but I never sat down with a tutor with an important written contract and that tutor explained to me what it meant. So I knew about offer and acceptance, but when you gave me an indemnity clause with indemnity insurance of £21 million, I was lost. And I think that's true internationally. So that's the second reason why we don't require a law degree. You don't really use it. And it's not because we have the common law and we don't have a code. It's just hard economic commercial truth. And I think it's worldwide. What can you do if you're doing your law degree now, um, to get a bit more commercial awareness. Go to the Legal 500 website. What you'll find there is like a sports league table of law firms in your country. So if you're in Turkey and you go to legal500.com, find Turkey and ask it for the best commercial law firms or the best employment law firms, you're going to get who is Real Madrid, who is Liverpool, and who is my team, Sunderland. We won't talk about that, but it's a ranking. And if you visit the websites of the best firms in your country, you're going to see the work that they're doing, who their leading lawyers are. There'll be profiles of young lawyers who are doing amazing things. And that's a great first step to moving a little bit away from academic law and getting that magical thing that all employers are looking for, commercial awareness. So I hope you understand a bit more why we don't require a law degree in the UK. But, you know, we're just weird. We drive on the wrong side. We put milk in tea. I don't know what to tell you. See you in the next one.